Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what time you are watching me. Welcome back to my channel. My good name is Phoebe Mwikali. And guys, today I want us to talk about the non-negotiables when it comes to relationships. I'm talking about deal breakers. What is that one thing that you usually say that if this person does one or two things, I'm not going to take it, I will leave this relationship. So first of all, let's define what are non-negotiables. Non-negotiables are values that you as a human being you have. That means that those are your personal boundaries, which means that if a person crosses them, then you're not willing to compromise at all. So guys, what are some of these things that we as human beings tend to look at when we are in relationships? Number one, honesty, stroke trust. It is very important to know that you need to trust someone and you need to be very honest when it comes to a partner whom you are having a relationship with, because for you to be in a relationship with someone, you have to create that trust. So if you break someone's trust, maybe that is their non-negotiable. They're not going to look back at it. Number two, this is oftenly you know it is oftenly looked down, and this is lack of effort in personal growth. You find that people who are in relationships, there are some of them who tend to be very, very comfortable in the situations that they are in. You find that your partner is doing well in life, but you don't want to put that extra effort. Maybe there are some people whom they tend to to relate that as their non-negotiable, and so you find that they tend to walk out of that relationship because person B is not putting their effort when it comes to that. So guys, what is your non-negotiable? Kindly comment below and let me know. So guys, another thing is spiritual differences. What are your different? Have you ever discussed about your spiritual differences when you're coming into that relationship? Because we know that there are so many we are different, and there's what we believe. So make sure that you discuss about your spirituality and come into a common understanding and a common goal. Another thing is respect. Do you respect your partner? Is it mutual respect? Does it do you respect someone's boundary? Maybe that person does not like someone who gives them silent treatment, someone who is just this just respect is broad. So do you respect your partner? And I'm sure before starting a relationship, you have sat down and discussed about these things, about respect. Is it mutual? Do you understand each other? Another thing is substance abuse. There are people who cannot take it when they meet a partner who abuses substance. And substance abuse is just like you are just too much into a particular substance that it hinders your well-being and your quality of life, and it also affects the other person. So discuss also about that, because there are some people who can't take that. Another thing is domestic abuse. Are you that kind of a person who abuses the other partner? And abuse can come in so many forms. It can be financial abuse, it can be emotional abuse, it can be physical abuse. You have to look at it and know where you are categorized at. There's some people who will give you money, but the kind of emotional torture that they'll take you through, you cannot even fathom. There's some people who will be good at giving treating you well, but then when it comes at the end of the day, they just abuse you physically. So those are some of the things that I'm talking about. Those are non-negotiables. There's just someone whom when you just point at them like this, it's a deal breaker. Like they are just out of that relationship as soon as possible. Another thing is like faithfulness. This is something that we have talked a lot about, it faithfulness, and I really even don't understand up to today why people can't be faithful to each other. And if there's something which is making you not be faithful to your partner, why can't you talk about it? Why can't you just sit down and express how you feel? Tell your partner why you just can't be faithful. And if they have any faults, please talk to them and tell them that they need to change, because there are some people, if you're not faithful, that will be the end of it, and that is the end and the end and the end of everything. So guys, what is your what is that one deal breaker which you can't take if someone crosses that particular line? Kindly comment below and let me know. So guys, that is all what I had for today. Thank you so much for my new subscribers. Thank you so much for the people who take their time and view my videos. I really appreciate. And one thing that I can tell you is that I'm here to make content that is impactful to your life. Until next time, take care and God bless you all. Goodbye.